What does Rosh Hashanah mean to you? A new dress, new suit, new clothes, new fruit, time to pray a lot and worry about our week of judgment. So many of us forget that Rosh Hashanah is a historic day. So many things happened on Rosh Hashanah. Indeed, Adam and Eve were created on Rosh Hashanah. Creation of the world began 5 days earlier, but on Rosh Hashanah, man and woman were brought into this world. Abraham and Jacob, our patriarchs, they were also brought into this world on Rosh Hashanah. Joseph was released from prison in Egypt, and after 12 years of incarceration, also on Rosh Hashanah. The Jewish people, their slavery, their slave labor stopped on Rosh Hashanah. So many things happened. But among those things that did happen in Rosh Hashanah in history are two things that we read about in our Torah reading. And that is that Sarah, her prayers were answered. She had been barren without children all her life. But on Rosh Hashanah it was decreed that she would now have children. And the same when we read later in the Haftorah section about Hannah. Yes, she too prayed and wanted a child, and indeed was given the child who would later become the prophet Samuel. I think that these are important events. Not only Sarah and Hannah were they remembered by God and decreed that they would give birth on Rosh Hashanah, but also Rachel, who gave birth to Joseph. She too was remembered on Rosh Hashanah. And what I believe that is a forgotten moment on Rosh Hashanah is that it is a time that we can and should be praying for all those who have no children. Not only those women and men who have no children in marriage, but also those men and women who are not married and want to build families. In a sense, we too can say that they are barren because they want so much to have a family. And we know that the family is the bedrock of our lives. They too, they need our prayers. So I think that it behooves us that throughout the day, Rosh Hashanah, both days, and Yom Kippur, whenever we're praying, that we keep these people in mind and perhaps set aside a time, maybe during the Torah reading, when we read about that, to say a little special prayer, not only for ourselves, but for those people less fortunate, those people who want children, those people who are going through difficult medical procedures, those people who for years have suffered either in marriage or wanting to get married and build families, not having children. Let's spend a moment. Let's spend some time thinking about those. Let's spend a moment to pray that those people, that their prayers should be answered. You know what? It will make us better people. It'll make our prayers more effective. And also, it is something to think about. Have a great new year. Wonderful, prosperous, healthy, and truly meaningful.